Those who wish me dead. After watching this movie, it made me kind of wish I was dead. Not entirely though. So we have Finn Little, who witnesses a murder of two assassins, which is Nicholas Hoult and Aidan Gillen. So now he's on the loose because he lost everybody in his life, but then he ends up finding himself crossing paths with Angelina Jolie's character, who is a firefighter who likes to parachute herself off of pickup trucks for fun, because that's what firefighters do.
What?
So now these two assassins are going after this kid, and their motive right on the beginning of the movie is not really made clear. You just know that they're after somebody, a certain character in this movie, but since now he's dead, but the little boy is still alive, so they have to, you can't leave any loose ends, so that's why they have to kill him. We don't get any backstory whatsoever on their motives. Right in the beginning of the movie, they get their first target by pretending to be like city workers working for PG&E or something, and they go into this lady's house, and then next thing you know, they walk out and boom, the house explodes. It makes you think of the next time PG&E shows up at your house wanting to check your water heater or something. You better ask for some credentials.
Okay. All right.
Now, since this kid does come across Angelina Jolie's character, they're supposed to create some sort of bond. Right after they meet, they directly start making their way towards where she's supposed to take this kid, and they're already cracking jokes, they're already being weird, and it feels, honestly, it feels kind of weird already, because you're like, okay, they're best friends now, but there's no build-up, there's no chemistry there. But while the two assassins are making their way to find this kid, there is moments of tension. There is moments where you're rooting for them not to make it, where you're just like, oh crap, they're getting closer. And for some reason, I find Nicholas Hoult as intimidating or as serious as what this character is supposed to be. And Tyler Perry is their boss, and there was no reason for him to be in this movie. He was in there for like 10 seconds and that was it. John Bertha plays the sheriff, and his connection is that he sees the aftermath of this murder. There were a couple things in this movie where I was like, wait, did they get that from this movie? For example, there's this one scene where the two assassins are holding a female character hostage, and then for her to defend herself, she grabs some sort of spray can and then sprays one of the dudes in the face. Then shots are fired back and forth. But the aftermath of that is that Aidan Gillen's character ends up looking like Two-Face, and not Dark Knight's Two-Face, but Tommy Lee Jones' Two-Face. And then towards the end, Angelina Jolie, her only weapon that she has on her is a pickaxe, and she's dressed with cargo pants and boots, and she has a ponytail on. She's in the woods, and ironically, I was like, that's how the current Tomb Raider looks like in the video games. And ironically enough, she was the former Tomb Raider in the movies. So I was like, is that some sort of reference to the Tomb Raider? Like, it makes me wonder if she like requested that, so that way she can tell audience that, hey, I'm the first Tomb Raider. Don't worry, Angelina Jolie, you are the Tomb Raider in my heart.
Absolutely.
Some of the things I feel they messed out on was the fact that they're in this setting of wilderness. They're in Montana. They're dealing with big trees. They're dealing with the woods, with fires, and they didn't use those elements to their advantage. They could have created some horror elements. They could have created more suspenseful moments. And then the ending was just kind of wrapped up in typical Netflix fashion, where it's just the ending and you're like, wait, that's it? And like, that what's gonna happen with this character? Or what is this really all we're gonna get? Funny enough, in the ending scene, the kid tells Angelina Jolie, hey, this is what firefighters eat, this is what you eat. And then he's like, no wonder you're so skinny. And then she says, no, I'm not skinny, I'm just lean. And I'm like, no, you're skinny because you became anorexic because Brad Pitt left. So those who wish me dead, I know it was released on HBO and in theaters, but I think it would have been a better time if it was just a direct to home video movie. So those who wish me dead, if you've seen it, go ahead and leave me your opinions down below. If you haven't seen it yet, go ahead and let me know what your expectations are. If you like this video, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Stay tuned for my review on The Woman on the Window on Netflix, and thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time.